110 newcomers to the line or couples fans in general, the regular edition of Gambit returns to the online store for $200.
And guys, also be on the lookout on eBay shortly after this comes out, because I'm sure there'll be a few men that will have to are forced by their wives to put this up on eBay after it arrives. So, and if you happen to be one of those guys who has a wife, just make sure you keep that hidden from her. Okay?
Yeah,
or you'll be doing the eBay route.
If you're more excited about this action figure than your wife, you guys might want to go into therapy. Just saying.
Oh. Well,
if for some reason your wife isn't doing it for you, and this rogue figure is, well,
it becomes like, well, they both have one thing in common: they both can suck the life out of you.
Wow!
Wow, Baron!
Wow! Just went for the jugular there, didn't you?
Well, I was trying to do Al Bundy, if you noticed.
Yeah.
See?
Pig.
I'm going to give you the best 7.5 seconds you ever had.
I married you, didn't I?
Yeah.
There's only one clip to play after that remark.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
1 point.
Brick killed a guy with a trident.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I know Baron's already gonna twist this any way he possibly can.
No. You
let me read it. Rogue comes with multiple hands, including one with an energy effect and one with a crushed pistol.
Oh,
you pissed her off, Baron.
So with that energy effect, is it like a 3-speed variable or something? Just wondering.
Oh God!
Hey,
I can't contain it, folks.
Hey, I didn't want to disappoint. You said I would do something, so I can't disappoint.
True. I did.
You're making me work.
You gave him the stage, and he's going to take the opportunity.
I'm an entertainer. Am I entertaining you? Am I entertaining you all?
Are you not entertained?
He has 2 interchangeable heads with neutral and angry expressions. Well, I don't care. She could be angry. She could be neutral. That's fine.
Those are the 2 looks I generally get from women, and usually it's like a fast boom, goes from the one to the other. So, I mean, I know what those looks are. Are there any other looks that women have?
Besides those 2?
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
Okay, good. I was just wondering.
The limited edition also includes a smoking sentinel head base.
Oh.
Winking head, Cyclops powers, laser eyes head, and X-Men Evolution head.
So this thing's going to cost about $150, $200, right?
It said it's going to cost $210 for the regular one, $230 for the one that only has 1,000 units.
Nice detail, though. This has better detail than the X-Men 97, yes.
And look, she's got curly hair.
Oh, no. How terrible.
Wavy curly hair.
Oh, my gosh, and she's got her curves, too. What? Rogue has curves? This is ridiculous.
How is X-Men 97 going to help the next generation get through puberty?
I don't know.
No, honestly, it's not.
Even with the X-Men Evolution head, it still looks good.
That looks bad.
Oh, yeah.
That looks really good, yeah.
It does.
Yeah, X-Men Evolution wasn't one of my favorite animation of what they did, but the storylines were still strong.
Yes.
I remember, yeah.
But I always liked how Rogue looked in
the
animated series.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool, though.
You're saying it was stronger than Rosie O'Donnell's armpit? Okay.
What the Well, I mean, sometimes You know, you just got to lower the armpit and see if it, never mind.
It's still pretty strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Th-
We'll
th-
go with
this with the red eyes, this would be her after we all piss her off.
yeah, you don't.
How long would it take? Yeah. How long would it take for me to do that?
Probably
I
not
don't
very
know.
long.
You don't want to piss off somebody like Rogue, that's for sure. That's a no.
Hey, if I knew I had a terminal, something terminal, that's the way I'd want to go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the more you know. Yeah. So.
Well, hey, being that you said it.
Yep.
I keep on forgetting we can start playing those clips. No, we don't have special guests.
No, you're good. Yeah.
And then this is how she looks.
Well, I'd hope for that kind of money. Yeah. I mean, the figure obviously moves. I mean, that is really nice detail. But once
Nice
again, that money,
articulation. It looks like.
yes.
Yeah. I would love to have that. My Wallach book wouldn't. Let's just put it that way.
That's
Yeah. That'd be a nice collector's piece.
yeah. It's expensive, but yeah, the detail is impressive.
Yeah, just keep an eye out on eBay a couple of days after this gets sent out. So, okay.
She does, old man.
Mm-hmm. We are very pro Tata here, and very pro backside too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've always been fond of a nice looking woman. I don't care who hears that.
The hell you say? Yeah,
I'm
no,
offended.
that's awesome.
Cash. If you're gonna do it, do it right.
The hell you say?
Okay?
All right.
Okay.
All right, you better calm down, Baron.
No,
Tell dear
I refuse.
leader.
Oh, dear leader, you want dear leader? Okay. Hey, Cash, you want to talk to dear leader? I'm here. What do you want, Cash? Hurry up! I'm on a call with Gavin Newsom. I need to get back to Gavin Newsom. What do you want? What do you want? I'm around driving. I'm driving around right now in a car that Putin gave me. Nice car.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you? So.
What? When are you gonna fix the air quality over there, huh? Huh? When are you gonna help fix that?
Air quality in North Korea, good. It's very good. You're talking about China. I'm not in China.
Oh, China.
This is North Korea.
But I don't know.
We paradise. We have good air. Good air.
Yeah.
Right.
Isn't that really the only thing you have over there? I'm gonna test the air next time I go over to North Korea, dear leader.
You do that, and I have a special place for you when you stay.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we call it the American Hotel.
Dear leader, have you heard of Death by Snoo? Have you heard of Death by Snoo?
Yeah, my sister's done that many times.
Or Snoo.
Dear sister's done that many times to dissidents.
Yes, okay.
Dear sister did that to people who are against regime. They go out and smile.
Oh, man. How's the food over there in North Korea, though? Anyways.
Oh, it's very good. We have best kimchi. Best kimchi. You want kimchi? Here.
Kimchi.
You want the good kimchi? You come here.
Yes, I also hear, dear leader, you do not go over to North Korea and start pulling off billboards and pulling off. No.
Again, you go into American
Papers.
Hotel. That's where Americans go in, but they never come out. Yeah.
Hey, dear leader, I have to show off an action figure that looks like Baron.
Okay, you do that now. You want
does dear leader know about Baron? Yeah.
Yeah, I know Baron really well.
Look, it's Baron.
Oh, that look like Baron. Except Baron eats a lot at the buffet. I have to keep Baron away from there. There's a reason why people starve in North Korea is because when he come over, he eat at buffet. He eats all food. So.
Oh, God.
So I have to get back to call with Gavin Newsom. And Cass, yes. Gavin wanted to let you know that the meeting is going to be on Friday at 2 o'clock your time. So I did my bit. You have a good day. Hi, I'm back.
Oh, jeez.
Have we been canceled yet?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I still see the live thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's ticking down. It's 10, 9, 8,
I'm gonna
Oh,
check on that
man.
air quality information later. I did hear North Korea as well has good air quality, but then I'm like, no, maybe it has some bad air quality like China, some places.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know what?
Yeah.
Whatever your leader says, you have to take it.
Your leader.
Your leader, yeah. Your leader's a good guy. I mean, he likes basketball. I mean, I don't like basketball, but he does. I run into Dennis Rodman all the time.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're tight. We're tight now. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So this is another article by Luke Thompson, and this was posted on the 19th.
Hey,
And it
Luke
says,
Thompson, I like you. He's doing a good job.
Strongheart kicks off NECA's 50th anniversary D&D figures.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know how much I kicked myself for never getting the D&D action figures when I was a kid. I kicked myself.
I bet.
That and the Clash of the Titans.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did have figures of those too. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I was just too crazy with Star Wars.
I keep bringing up, man, that Medusa sequence is still frightening to this day. It's so well done. So well done.
It is.
Yes.
Mhm.
So frightening. It's just
And
like,
Harry Hamlin scares me a little bit anyways. So I mean, the hell.
Yeah.
Oh, back to you, Mike.
First published by TSR in 1974, Dungeons and Dragons will turn 50 this year. The popular LJN action figures of the 80s aren't quite as old, but to celebrate the game's big golden anniversary, NECA's got some action figure goodness in store. The company already released several figures that, excuse me, upgrade the original LJN designs to modern levels. Now they're going to make variants in vintage toy colors on retro style blister cards. Strongheart, the human knight, will be the first. Rather than having the more weathered ultimate paint scheme, he's bright blue and silver like the original. The cape is a piece of cloth rather than a stitch wired modern piece of toy engineering. Well, that's how it was back in the day.
Yep.
And his weapons are limited to a sword, sheath, and dagger. The packaging is the strong point here, with the vintage art that evokes the game and the game book designs. He'll also be $5 cheaper than the previous release at $29.99 rather than $34.99.
Whoa, only that? I was
Yeah.
expecting it to be more than that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, well, book might open up here. Let me see what my
Mike and I saw this and we're like, we have to talk about this because Baron's going to get excited. But I mean, the figure looks cool. So
it looks cool. Oh, look at that figure.
Yeah.
And you know what? I hate to say this. He probably would not stay in the package. I might have to get two if I want one in the package.
One in the package, and then one the next time Baron's on Pop Talk, he's going to be playing with it.
I got my figure here. Yeah. I'll use my... I got my figure here. Yeah.
We like to have fun here.
Yes.
If you can't have fun, why stream?
Exactly.
I'm not having fun. What are you talking about? I'm being serious.
Right.
Everything I've been doing is 100% serious.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, but Mike, how could you? How could you?
I call bullshit. I call bullshit.
Come on, we got these for a reason.
I just felt like saying it.
Okay, I don't blame you. You know, as much as I... Oh, sorry, go on.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, as much as I like to have the knight, I want the bad guy. I always thought he was freaking awesome, too. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty cool, man. I mean, those are older, but they still, the detail is there and pretty cool stuff.
That's what I think of when I play D&D. Not a lot of the crap they've been putting out lately for art.
Yeah.
This is why.
Pretty
cool. I
cool.
imagine it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, back to you, Mike.
It says, looking at the back of the card, it appears that Warduke, Zarek, And
Mm.
Elkhorn will also get the LJN Toys Colors treatment. The says that leaves the battle even with a full-sized fighter and smaller warrior on both the good and evil sides. A Fortress of Fanes may be too much to hope for, but NECA has done some pretty crazy big items before. Excuse me.
Yeah.
As a bonus,
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, because yeah, they know they know how much we get suckered in.
Yeah, I mean, but it's
Mm.
funny. Like you would think, like the toys, especially like Dungeons and Dragons or figures, like they should be able to sell some new stuff. But let's be honest, the artwork is not there, and people probably wouldn't buy it. Just like they're always buying this older stuff, Transformers, this
Right.
and that. They don't want to buy the newer looking stuff. At least I don't think it sells that well. From Star Wars to what are they selling? The Black Series. Well, what's the Black Series? The older, Star Wars characters.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. And and okay, Barricade 3, right, or Baldur's Gate 3. I look
Yeah,
at
Baldur's
the
Gate 3,
designs
yeah.
they have. I look
Mhm.
at the designs they have for the heroes and all that, and
Yeah, they're
there's
not
nothing
bad.
in there that really invokes that old feeling. And I've never want to
No.
have an action figure off of that.
It's
Never.
not terrible, but the
No.
the graphics aren't bad, obviously. I mean, they
No.
did put time into it. It's just I don't know. Some of the
Well,
customization you can't do. Like you read about it, you're like, why can't the woman look, the way I want her to look? And you guys want to give us options, but yet the men have a bit more options. It's really weird.
well, yeah, but I'm just talking about the design, the
But
costumes,
yes.
the
Yeah.
everything across the board.
Yeah, they're not
It just,
bad though. They're not bad.
yeah, I know, but it doesn't warm to me. It's like this doesn't
Right, I gotcha.
feel
Yeah.
D&D,
Right.
And I don't mean to be mean. I'm just
Yeah.
going off of something I look at as aesthetic.
Yeah.
Even the 2000 D&D film is like,
Yeah.
Other than the bad guys actually looked like they could be all D&D, but all the others didn't.
Well, I mean, even when you bought stuff like Dragon Strike, for example, you got that cheesy video to go along with it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Crit
yeah,
has actually put time in. We're not
Yeah.
saying those characters are ugly,
No,
Crit.
no. I'm not saying. I'm just thinking about
No.
aesthetic. How I view aesthetic.
Mhm.
That this here, what Mike is showing. When I think of, I would love to have a D&D game with those in it, like the
Yeah.
old days.
Going back to the
roots.
roots.
Yeah.
Going back to the roots. I would love that. But
Yeah.
again, that's a taste of aesthetic. It's not a criticism of the work that was done on
Right. Exactly.
on there, because it does look good.
Yes.
It does look good, but for me, it just does not invoke D&D
No.
as an old timer. This
Well,
does.
I mean,
This
even
is
the
what
female
makes
characters, they all have the same chest, and it shouldn't matter. But with the males, you can do more with certain things and organs and stuff. I think you got to be fair about that.
when you say organs, you mean wieners, right?
Yeah, I was trying to say. I didn't want to say that.
I'll
You
go
can
there.
go
You know me. I'll go there. I mean,
yes,
let's
but
be, I mean, we're
yeah,
equal
I'm not
opportunity. We
saying
talk about boobs. We're going to talk about Schwanson.
Right. Right. I'm not saying the characters look ugly or anything. I'm just saying
No,
that,
no.
there should be a bit more customization. I think there was in the Divinity Original Sin, stuff like that, which is based on D&D as well. So,
right. Yeah. So, and that's all. I mean, it's not, it's an aesthetic, and you really can't say criticism. It's just
No.
taste.
right. Different tastes.
It's off of a taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know everything evolves, but still, I mean, look at that. How cool that
Yeah,
is.
it does. No, it does. It would.
And it continues on by saying, as a bonus, since these are in the 7-inch scale, they should play well with Super 7's D&D figures based on the 80s cartoon series.
You know what sucks about those?
If you want to see them, you have to open the packaging. Nowhere's on the packaging can you actually see the figures inside.
Mm-hmm.
I've never purchased a Super 7 figure.
I have-
so
No, I haven't. I
that's
haven't either. But
interesting to find out.
Mhm.
yeah, I haven't either. But I've seen that. That's the one thing that people were criticizing about that did get them and looked at it. It's like everything's like nice, but the packaging. It's like you don't get to see the characters. It's not like a blister pack, or when you open the little flap, there's that plastic over it. No, it's all cardboard all the way around.
Right.
But the figures look great. Don't get me wrong; they do. And again, I'd probably, if I had one of those, I'd crack it open also.
It
Mhm.
goes on to say, side note, notice on the back of the card art how good and evil are in scare quotes.
Mm-hmm.
It's all relative depending on whom you play as and who has the moral high ground. You make an interesting point, D&D. The more modern, grittier Strongheart is available now. The Toy Colors version should arrive in March. Take a look at the official images and decide if you like him better or just as much.
Yeah,
So here's
like I-
Baron. Here's Baron in action figure form.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
too skinny. Look
With
at
the
that.
promotional
Yeah, it's
images,
cool.
but I mean
Yeah.
that looks good.
Yes.
It does. A lot of nice detailing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
This is Baron every time we're playing Vermintide too.
Hmm.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
character is kind of like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean the Warhammer stuff looks more D&D. I'm not talking about 40K. I'm talking about the regular one.
Yeah. Yes.
And the chainmail, you can see the detail. There's
Wow.
Baron after he's been
Hmm.
told you're gonna be on Pop Talk. Be ready. He's all, I'm
Mhm.
born ready.
And actually, it's like, oh, that's today.
What? He misremembered. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a Brandon.
Mhm.
Look at that, pulling it out of the sheath. Oh,
That's cool.
like I said, I regret that I never got those figures or the Clash of the Titan one. Yeah, that's sad. That I wonder why the estate did not do that. They could make a lot of money off of that. And
Yeah.
it's not like
Mhm.
that. And it's not like they're going out there like and do anything bad to him. It's not like you're having a comedy special done all AI, And I mean, I would tell my estate if I was famous, go ahead if it's good, only if it's good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's good though. I still haven't found my Sister of Battle figure. Packed somewheres. I hate moving.
Yeah. You'll find it, I'm sure.
I hope so. I have another one, but that's not the same order. I want my Bloody Rose, but that looks fantastic. And of course, the Duke of the evil. Oh, I mean, he looks badass. And again, yes.
does it.
Mhm.
Again, it was one of those things where Cash had found the article and wait, there's a new D&D figure coming out. Well, we got to talk about it on Pop Talk.
Yeah, I mean, I see these things from what is it? Something 9, Super 9 or whatever that do these figures. And
Super 7.
Super 7, and I'm so disappointed in them. Not the quality of the stuff, but they're charging 20 freaking bucks a figure.
Yeah.
And it's like even Hasbro is putting out better looking stuff than that for cheaper. Why so expensive? I would have a small collection of those because they did bring out some figures that were like D&D and stuff like that. And like, oh yeah, definitely would love to have that part of my collection, but not at that price.
Mhm.
I had heard about the Back to the Future ones that they were going to release,
Yeah.
and then I saw the price point. And I'm like, no.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can get pricey, this stuff, and they jack up the price on some of this stuff, and they do. Well, it's the same thing with the 5M and different stuff. Like, you want to buy these scripts, well, $10. Sometimes they can go up higher than that. You're just like, well, I mean, is this worth $10? It's just, and then these figures, they can jack up the price too. It's just like the collector's edition. Should a collector's edition of a video game cost $250 even with a statue?
No.
Well,
I just
yeah.
think that's a lot.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, unless you have a lot of real nice stuff.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean,
not just an art book and a soundtrack. Like, you got to give
Yeah.
some people other things. Maybe even 2 figures. Maybe that would
Yeah.
then be worth it. But
and
like, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, and a little set of lips that they can kiss your butt because you did do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, any other comments before we shift over to Rumble?
I think I'm gonna make my wife really pissed off.
You bought what?
Yeah. Well, the thing is I finally used my Christmas money today for something, and it's like, now I found out about this.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bum bum bum. Oh, guys, I'm starting to GoFundMe D&D action figures for Baron. There we go. You can either donate money or the actual figures. How's that sound?
That's
Oh,
funny.
If somebody had that kind of money lying around, I'd rather have the actual figure.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'd rather have the figures. Send the figures, please.
Mhm.
That way the long suffering doesn't find out have the money, and you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Which is Peg.
Oh, come
Even the
on,
dog.
Peg.
Yeah. Even the dogs say something. Just like Buck.
So, gentlemen, is there anything you want to promote for our YouTube viewers before we go to Rumble?
Yeah. We got 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday. We're gonna be playing what is it? Party Animals, right? Or yeah.
He doesn't even remember what game he was talking about us
the one.
playing.
Hold on, let me check.
Happy Thanksgiving from
Yeah, okay.
W.
Just want to make sure that that's the
A.
one we're playing. So yeah,
R.
hilarious. Yes, Baron.
T.
No, but anyways, we just want to make sure we're playing Party Animals at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're gonna have fun with that. And I'm gonna do something kind of like a wrestling thing. In this corner, we have blah 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 is playing the bear or whatever they're playing.
I think we know who's going to be the bear.
I think we know. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's
By the
coming
way,
up, and then
that
so
was something
working-
bad. That was something bad in dog. That's why I'm being chewed out. I gotta watch my language.
And then yeah, so I'm working on some more stuff. There's a grinding session video coming out for a yeast game, or East game, I guess it's pronounced. So that'll be coming out, and then there's going to be on Rumble. I'm going to do at least an hour of Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the remake game demo. I'm gonna play that and mess around with that and see what happens, because I'm not sure YouTube is liking. They said the rules last year on Nintendo, they don't want people to do a whole video with no commentary. So I'm like, well, I'll try it on Rumble and see if they give me problems. I don't think they will. So that'll be good. And then there's just some more stuff coming up, some more surprises. But the main thing that's coming up this week, of course, is Party Animals at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, then there'll be some other surprises. And of course, I'll be on Saturday, because I wasn't able to make it. I'll be on with Baron and Mike and Phil and Crit, and we'll be talking more about Babylon 5 season
Fastest
4.
show we had. Fastest show we had.
Was it? Did you guys go
No.
quick? And then of course Pop Talk on Sunday. So always some shenanigans going on. Always fun times.
Shenanigans.
All right. And how about you, Baron? What do you have coming up on your YouTube channel for our
Well,
YouTube
Cash
viewers?
ruined it. Cash ruined it. See, he took it away from me. He took my thunder. But for party animals, you better ask Jason Prez to join in.
I will.
think they're interested. Yeah,
I will.
I'm not so. I have nothing to say because Cash said it all.
I helped him out.
He helped me.
Sometimes I did something nice. I know.
Yeah, he did do something nice. He knows I'm having a Brandon moment today. So there we go. I want my ice cream, by the way. Where's my ice cream?
I don't know.
Sorry, Baron. I didn't grab the ice cream for you.
Damn.
But maybe the long suffering has some in the fridge for you.
That's true. She
In the
might.
freezer.
I should check. She
No.
went to Culver's the other day. I wonder if she had got any frozen custard. She ate the last of what we had. Almost started a divorce.
Uh-oh. You don't want to do that, Baron. Not over custard.
Frozen custard. Oh, have you ever had Culver's?
Yes.
Great stuff, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. See, it's
Yes.
just the way you said it right there, right? Yeah, they can cause divorces. Okay, they can cause divorces. I've seen some nasty stuff. You know, Hatfield McCoy, that got fired up again because of that.
What about the search for Jimmy Hoffa?
Well,
Well,
according to
Yeah.
that movie, The Irishman, in the book, that's the man who have actually took out
Mhm.
Hoffa, but we don't know 100% sure, but we're pretty sure.
yeah, he's underneath the goalpost of the Jet Stadium.
Hmm.
Well, remember
Yeah.
that? They're saying that, and so they started calling when they spiked the football. They started calling it the Hoffa. I'm not kidding. They did. For real. I'm not.
Well,
no joke.
I mean,
I wish they would have kept it, but I don't know why. But yeah, 7:00 Central Standard Time on Fandom Legacy. You can catch Babylon 5 discussion season 4. And we're getting towards the latter half of the season. 4 episodes we're going to tackle, and then who knows, shenanigans. So, and of course, I'm hanging out with these guys. I don't know why they keep me around, but I'm hanging around with them. So, with all the
All
abuse
right.
I get. Back to you,
We
Mike.
give each other abuse. We give each other abuse.
Yeah, I know. I've been
And
talking
as
about
far
that. My
as-
feelings were hurt.
As far as what's coming up on Pacific Forum 4 on the YouTube side, well, tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, this won't just be on the YouTube side, it'll also be on the Rumble side, Kick side, and Twitch side. But I'll be playing more of Mad Max. And then on Sunday, there will be Pacific Forum 4 Pop Talk. And of course, there will be the second hour open panel. Now, for those of you who might be new to the channel and you might be lurking at the moment, I'm going to quickly go over guidelines for the second hour open panel for Pop Talk.
There will be
And
a
this
test,
is-
by the way.
This is going to apply for Sunday. When we open up the panel during hour 2 of Pacific Forum 4 Pop Talk, and it will be open for those of you watching on YouTube and Rumble on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern is when the show will start. And in the 2 p.m. Eastern time slot, we will open up the panel. I ask that you please wear headphones or earbuds while on the panel. This way we don't get any reverberation from the stream, hearing our own voices, hearing any background noises. Speaking of background noises, please mute any and all background noise that can be heard during the stream. So,
And of course, helmets are optional, though.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like helmets are required for Pop Talk.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
But please make sure you mute any and all background noise during the stream. Excuse me. Mute any and all background noise during the stream that can be heard. Again, if we can hear music playing in the background or, your TV's on, if it's loud enough where we can hear it, please, lower the volume. This way we don't run the risk of getting any copyrighted material through the
Mhm.
broadcast that the
I
algorithm will pick up.
wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. Oh, let me turn the radio down. Sorry about that.
Mhm.
But that's a good example. That's a good example.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
And number 3, please save all self-promotion until you have been asked to do so. This includes promoting others. So if you're getting ready to leave the panel because you have to go someplace, please let us know in the private chat that you have to go. We will give you the opportunity to promote yourself and anyone else you know. And we will also make sure to have your links available for everybody to follow or subscribe to your channel. And number 4, please do not be rude to fellow panelists or to those in the chat.
Mhm.
If you have a disagreement, don't start an argument on the panel. Don't start an argument in the chat. Let's all be civil. There are just times where if you want to discuss it afterwards, fine, discuss it more afterwards, but don't make it all a part of the stream just because you have a disagreement with anyone.
Yeah, that's my
I wanna-
job.
Mhm. My job too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I always want the streams to be fun, and I don't want anybody to get upset because somebody had a disagreement with them and it starts to take away from the fun that we're all having on the stream. And also, if you do not follow the Hour 2 guidelines, this will happen. It won't just be me issuing these strikes. It'll also be Baron issuing the strikes. It'll also be Cash issuing the strikes. If you do not follow the guidelines, any of them, you will receive strike 1 and a verbal warning. Now, an example of the strike, well, this will play.
What? Huh? What? Whoa. Good morning.
Good way to keep you awake, Baron. Good way to keep you
And the
awake.
dogs, too.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've been known to abuse that power, so please.
Mhm.
Please
And-
remember that. Be nice to me.
Strike 2, as you can see there, the panelists will be muted for 5 minutes. And then you'll see that.
Oh, there you go. They're setting them off again.
Mhm.
Before I get kicked off.
Well, the dogs don't want to be kicked off the panel, Baron.
I think they want to be kicked off the panel. I know. They've heard this show enough.
And then strike 3, the offending panelist will be removed from the stream. And this will
You're gone!
Yeah, Mike got to experience that today.
Yeah, I did. I went against my own rules on 540 Studio, and I deserved it. I even said to Jace, I deserve that. I deserve that.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
And Jason thought it was funny.
Yep.
I'm sure he did.
Oh yeah, he's a sick Norwegian.
Yes.
But we have had some issues with the open panels in the past, and I didn't want to have to
Unfortunately.
implement these guidelines back in September, but unfortunately, it is what I had to do. But you know what? As long as everybody follows the guidelines, I won't have to boot anybody. I won't have to issue any strikes. Baron won't have to issue any strikes. Cash won't have to issue any strikes. It's that simple. And it really is.
And no matter how much I apologize, he still put these in effect. I mean, I realize it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm sorry.
he told
I'm
you
so
to
very,
stop
very sorry.
throwing pudding at him, man. You kept throwing pudding at him, you know?
Well, I
He
had
said to
myself
stop.
some Jello roofie pops.
Baron, you're getting us canceled, man.
Well,
God. I can't take him anywhere. I can't take Cash anywhere either, but
Not true.
but I do want to say hello to Tim, also known as FKHC
Hello.
2005.
Howdy.
And while we're here, I do want to thank everybody on the YouTube side for hopping in. But if you want to continue on with us, just click on that link that I put in there for the Rumble channel and follow us over if you haven't already. Of course, we had Lord Crit of Everest Productions. Yes, Lord Crit.
The most
And it's-
civilized orca in the world.
mhm.
Old Man was here.
He's not an orca. He's not an orca.
No.
No. Lorenzo Sleestack was here. Good to see you,
Mhm.
Lorenzo.
Yeah, he's one of those people related to Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Ah,
Phil McCracken was here.
yeah.
Hey, under the bridge troll. He's
Mhm.
our special troll.
DJ Ronnie G.
Nerd.
Nerd.
And of course, you know, he had fun because he got to do it. Jason Fox of 540 Studio booted me out, but I deserved it, like I said.
The Andre of Wish. Yeah.
Low Spec Linux Laptop, who is also over on Rumble. And of course, Big Danny T Gap. So thank you to all of you on Rumble. Of course, for some of you who might be watching on the Phantom Hooligans, we
Mhm.
will still be on
Oh.
the YouTube side. But for those of you over on Pacific 4 and 4, we are going to Rumble right
Oh, so I-
about
Mhm.
now.
So I don't. Okay.
Hey, if you want to keep broadcasting over on your YouTube channel, I'm not going to stop
No,
you.
I was just. I haven't done the simulcast thing in a while, so I was wondering, do I just, when I want to stop it, do I just hit the down arrow and go to remove? Is that how that works?
Uh-huh,
Okay, thank you.
But keep it up there and see how fast we get shadow banned for you.
Okay.
See how
Alright.
things go on Rumble.
Is that stuff going to go on Rumble too? Yeah, I guess it will, right?
And we're
No, I
still
don't think it will.
broadcasting on Rumble, Cash.
Yep,
We're still
yep,
on Rumble. We're
exactly.
on Rumble and we're on the Phantom
Well-
Hooligans, Cash.
Yeah, no, I just don't. No, that way, like, I don't want to be where, you know, we can't speak our mind, and when we're just on Rumble and because we're on
Fine,
YouTube.
fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everybody over on the Phantom Hooligans.
Yes.
Yeah.
But-
Cash
but
needs
if
a
you-
sippy
if you-
cup of
if you-
ice cream right now.
Yes.
If you want to
Oh,
continue with us, I'll post the link over there. Give me a second to do it.
No, it's all good, but I'm not gonna, you know, mess you guys up, and then we're also on YouTube still and Rumble.
messing me
That's,
up.
that would
Oh
suck,
God!
man.
Listen to this guy, Bear. Listen to this guy. Okay, for those of you over on the Phantom Hooligans, I'll go ahead and get a better like.
Why do you follow this guy?
There's the link to continue
Oh.
the show over on Rumble with us. And yeah, we're leaving
No,
right about
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mhm.
now.